Reading from Biafra's Got Talents.
Africans will never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans will never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans will never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans will never be free until Biafra comes here. Englishman knows that, Frenchman knows that, Nigeria knows that, no. Englishman knows that, Frenchman knows that, Nigeria knows that, yo. They are playing on your intelligence, life full of pretense. They are playing on your intelligence. They are playing on your intelligence. Their life full of pretense. Everything is diligent. Oh, so every black man stand up for your right. Wherever you are, stand up for Africa. So every black man, so every black man for your right. Freedom for Africa, Africa, freedom for Africa. Africans will never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans will never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans will never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans will never be free until Biafra comes here. Englishman knows that, Frenchman knows that, Nigeria knows that, Englishman knows that, Frenchman knows that, Nigeria knows that.
We have been in this bondage for decades now. Oh,
for decades now.
They gave us their culture. They killed our prophets. They colonized our people with guns and bullets.
Guns and bullets.
Biafra is our hope now.
Is our hope now.
Biafra is the hope of Africa.
So every black man stand up for your right. Wherever you are, stand up for Africa. So every black man has to stand up for your right. Freedom for Africa, Africa, freedom for Africa. Africans will never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans will never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans will never be free until Biafra comes here. Africans will never be free until Biafra comes here. Englishman knows that, Englishman knows that, Frenchman knows that, Frenchman knows that, Nigeria knows that, yo. Englishman knows that, Frenchman knows that, Nigeria knows that, yo. See the bad men working tirelessly day and night, trying to oppress and bring Jaja children down. So every black man, even now, for the heroes to be. Stand up for your right and let us free Africa. I know that Jaja will let us down. You give us Biafra, our golden crown. Africa will rise and be great again. We've had enough of these tears and pain. So every black man stand. So every black man for your right. Wherever you are, stand up, Africa. So every black man, stand up for your right, for your right. Freedom for Africa, Africa, freedom for Africa.
Yes, once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people wherever you are all over the world, I will say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra. We are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra, Mazi Uchi Ukafo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. He's the man who have assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. He is standing in a deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazen Nandi Kukano, the one and the only man who stood up to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people for almost 60 years now. And by the grace of Chukwukika Biama, I remain George Onyibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land, and I serve the indigenous people of Biafra in the capacity of the African Rep and the Nigerian International Coordinator. We give thanks and praises, glory and honor to the Almighty Creator, who never sleep nor slumber, the one who recompenses every man according to the work of their hand, whose faithfulness and mercy endureth even unto the end of time. We'll give him praise and honor. Once again, I welcome you, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, to this evening's segment, titled Back to Your Root. Back to our root. We complain about so many things, problems we could have been able to avoid. We ignorantly or selfishly begin to implement them. Because it does not affect you immediately, does not mean it will not affect you later. There is a family in Abo where I come from. The name of this family is known as Njo Agwale. And if you understand what I'm saying, the name simply means evil will never end in the land. I have taken time to study. Why is it that evil will never end in the land? And I could only discover that men, out of selfishness, out of ignorance, out of wickedness, take decision time in, time out, which end up plaguing the next generation of Homo sapiens. It doesn't matter whether you are high or you are low, you are yellow, you are pink, you are purple. Everything you are doing today will affect the next generation of your people. And that is why people must be very careful. Today, there are those who have the power to do the right thing, but they will not do it because they think they are invincible. Soon you will know you are not invincible. It is your work that will speak for you tomorrow. The gods will power you based on the seed of righteousness you have sown. For every seed of evil you sow will come after you. They will haunt you. They will take the best of you. They will rubbish you till your end has come. Our topic this evening is beware of the government security. Beware of the government security. Evil will never end in the land, but we can show them where they stay. We can show them where they are positioned. We can give them their boundary. And that is where the work of righteousness begins to speak. We do not take side with them. Considering the issue of public enemy, we are going to look at it from two phases, on two ways. And hopefully you'll be able to get the truth. There are stages in life, in every development. We confront different stages. Make no mistake about it. And at every phase, they pose their own challenges. You cannot avoid it, but better get ready for them. Better do what? Get ready for them. And so, as a Biafran youth today, you refuse to awaken yourself to the reality. You think there is a shortcut for you to pass. Those who understand how life works will sit back and watch you rise all of a sudden, and then you will fall to your own destruction. And that is why we must be very careful. All of a sudden, government of Nigeria at every level, state level, community level, local government level, federal level, they begin to improvise. They begin to call for training of security. My brothers, Biafran brothers and sisters, this should give you concern. All of a sudden, maybe somebody from America or Japan or China will tell you that they want to come and protect your land. They want to give you army. It should raise concern for you. All of a sudden, your governor said they want to recruit you as a forest guide. This should raise concern to you. As a Biafran, you know they do not employ you in Nigerian army. And all of a sudden, they tell you, oh, the government want to employ emergency 40,000 policemen, 100 million army. All of a sudden, this should be of a concern to you. All of a sudden, you see these politicians who are hiding from you now. They begin to mobilize youth. They have banned youth organization, youth group in Biafra land. But when election is coming, all of a sudden they will mobilize you. Hey, gather the youth. How many youth do you control? How many this one do you control? It should be issue of concern to you, because whatever you do today, it will boomerang. Nigeria is suffering today, not because there is any crime Nigeria has committed that they have not committed before. Nigeria is suffering today because the crime she is committing and continue to commit is because the agenda never changed. And they have met their Waterloo. Because there is no shadow of turning back for what will befell Nigeria. Because Nigeria has painted the street of her land with the blood of her citizen. Nigeria has committed the unpardonable sin. Nigeria will pay dearly for it. But the sin started one day. And now their cup has overflown. And so when you are doing anything, you get ready, because the hulobalo you are causing will surely boomerang. You think nobody is seeing it. One day you will know everybody is seeing it. There are many phases we have to meet in this struggle. But each and every one of us can do well for our life and learn from the past. Prepare for tomorrow. For in the end, what are we looking for? We just want to be the author of our destiny. It's our life. We just want to live it like every other person. And I do not think that is too much to ask for. I do not think anybody needs to be consulted for me to live my life. As far as my personal right does not encroach on another person's freedom, I do not need your permission to live my life. It's applicable to all of us. When you are making some decision from behind closed door, in your mind you are trying to undo somebody. You are undoing yourself. There are certain things, if we don't say it, does not mean we do not know it. You are youth now in Biafra land. You have been impoverished. And then you wake up one day, they say, oh, emergency army employment. Nigeria want to combat insecurity. But Nigeria created insecurity. Nigeria created insecurity. But now, all of a sudden, they want to combat insecurity. And to combat insecurity, it is the Biafran youth that will be given immediate employment into Nigerian army. But of course, they have placed you where you want. It's like when I see some people making rule because of me, I pity them and I say shame on them. They have conditioned you, made you poor, impoverished you. You don't have sense again. You can kill your mother and your father and betray your whole community. You can go to Aruchuku, come back, you lie more than devil. You can say whiter than white, but more evil than evil. Because it's no longer yours. You are no person in charge again. You are gone. They condition you. And then all of a sudden they wake up, oh, come and join Nigerian army. Before you even fill the form, they have sent you to Medugri. Boronu. You will hear the jita, and then you look for who to blame. Maybe Yoruba pastor will tell you, this thing you are doing is your grandmother. They begin to see vision for you. Beware. Beware when Nigeria is employing you into their security apparatus. There are many people, about 40,000 policemen. Nigeria need to employ 40,000 policemen. To do what? IPOB. Public enemy. We are waiting for all of you. You must understand that any time there is emergency employment for forest guide, be very careful. We wake up all of a sudden, every governor now, Enugu governor, Ebonyi governor, they want to employ the youth. They will tell you, oh, the youth are going to guard our forest, so Fulani headsmen cannot be killed. It's a lie. Nyangodo told you, you can't kill Fulani. You have to kill him first. And if they're telling you they're employing you, so you go and kill Fulani, they lie to you. Oh, you're going to chase Fulani out, they lie to you. I'm talking to Biafran youth. This generation must not allow anybody to make fool of us. We'd rather die as a hungry man than to live as a wealthy, stinking, rotten, dirty Nigerian man. Anywhere in the world. This is integrity. This is dignity. This is the principle of discipline that brought us here. It must be guided and protected. It doesn't matter how long you fight for truth to prevail. We continue fighting until we grab this truth, until truth play its role, rightful role in our life. Don't make any mistake about it. Oh, forest guy, they place you under salary of 40,000. They will be your agent to collect. Out of that 40,000, they collect 25,000 and give you 15,000. You will be suffering and smiling. They will say they are paying you, and then you will be running inside the bush. What are they trying to mobilize you for? To fight IPOB? You people don't know what is coming. Just like the politicians, they don't know what is coming, including the army. Nigerians don't know what is coming for them. Don't join their group, because all of you will feel the pain. Imanka, imanka. Imanka, imanka. Everybody should be very careful. Oh, all of us, we are mobilizing the youth. They look at the same way you wake up in the morning. Oh, we are mobilizing for election. Come, PDP. They start dashing you money. All those people you were shouting for APC, articulation, obituarialization. I do not see you people on social media again. You now see no recharge card coming again. No recharge card coming again. I know what it takes to be on this platform. I know what it takes. And yet there are some people fighting, hey, he's collecting money, trying to frustrate even what we are doing. But we will continue. And then you that wakes up one day, they give you 10,000 and you are jumping up and down, you are very happy. You be careful. No more articulation, obituarialization, buharilization, jubilization. We're not hearing any of you. Where is the 2,000? Where is Bakassi? Is Bakassi not Awusa Bakassi now? In those days, we used to hear, oh, there is a security group in Biafra land. They are Bakassi, they are killing ritualists. They will straight their cutlass. It will show head. They will know you are ritualists. They will cut off your head. But Yoruba ritualists, Bakassi cutlass didn't see them. Ndioshi. And then they use Bakassi to frustrate Owazurike. Sometimes when people blame people, do you know what they saw? Bakassi was actually the people they mobilized. Governors in Southeast mobilized to frustrate this criminal called Owazurike. We never know what they were doing. Though they retained their chopping for them. They allowed them to be guarding everywhere. Today, go, those of you close to Bakassi, go and count members of Bakassi. You will see Awusa Fulani are 40% of Bakassi today. But of course, am I asking them to repent? No. I am calling on Biafrans today, do not make the same mistake. Do not make this same mistake. For in the end, Njo Agwale. We must be prepared for the next journey ahead. Make no mistake about it. In the end, both the employee and the employer will pay dearly for it. Today, there are people, how do they call them? Cultists. All these cultists, hoodlums. You gave gun, politicians gave gun to hoodlums. You think you can use them temporarily, then after when you are in power, you collect the gun. It's one thing to give somebody gun. It's another thing to collect the gun. Today, the Fulanis are bloodthirsty fucking demon. With the Hausas, they kill at will. Understand, we know the spiritual implication. The moment you deliberately kill somebody, the quest and taste for blood never end. From one killing to another, another killing to another, another killing to another. That is why once you have committed, how do they call it? Homicide, murderer, you have slaughtered somebody, the government intends to reposition you, whether as a civilian or as a military personnel. Because in my place, it is said that this blood will constantly enter your eye. So these people have been killing, so it looks like that. And when you give us the privilege to kill, the blood go enter all of us eye. All of us go begin to kill. And the people who cause this problem, none of them will escape. Because the killing will spread. We keep on talking and talking and talking and talking. And some people say you are talking and you are talking and you are talking. Don't worry, this is the dispensation of talking. Because very soon, you won't even access our phone line. You won't even see us. For then, we shall no longer talk again. Man may decide it. Or we may decide this. But it's not going to be like this forever. Our lines will be open temporarily. And when you call in, advise Biafran youth, do not allow yourself to be used. This is not the time to work for any governor or any politician, because they will not go to diaspora meeting again. They will be sending representative. And when we see you are a hopeless representative representing Jubilee or anybody, we will slap hell out of you and question you. We will question you for their evil. I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We are Biafra. We love Biafra. We are Biafrans. We love Biafra. I say we are Biafrans. We love Biafra. We are Biafrans. We love Biafra. We show the whole world how much we love Biafra, our beloved father's land. We love and cherish. We will show the whole world how much we love Biafra, our beloved father's land. We love and cherish. Biafra story is the most touching and painful story in the world. Biafrans have been killing every day and night, but nobody is talking. Everywhere silent.
Of course, our lines are temporarily open. I advise your community boys. Tell them not to allow themselves to be used, because it will get back to all of them. Our WhatsApp line is 0708 1545642. 070 815-45642. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. Special number for the female is 081-288-58614. Of course, We are not going anywhere. We are not going anywhere.
Because we love Biafra, and we will die for Biafra. Oh, we are Biafra. We are Biafra. We love Biafra. We love Biafra. Our father's land. Yeah. We love and cherish. We love and cherish. We are Biafra. We are Biafra. We love Biafra. We love Biafra. Our father's land. Yeah. We love and cherish. We love and cherish. Oh. I am a Biafran. I respect people, but I'm not afraid of them. And I want to use this little opportunity to address those that say that they want to know where I come from. I, Prof. Alison Akoma, I come from town called Nenu in Obingwa, Abia State. And my mother comes from Akwa.
Yes, sir. Caller on WhatsApp. Are you there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Good evening.
Good evening. Go ahead, please.
My name is Bonde Lincoln, calling from Enugu province, Biafra land. Am I coming out clear?
The point is that you are listening to your radio, and that is the problem. You are listening to your radio. Please, when you call, move away from your radio. Move away from your radio, lower your radio, and move away. Disengage completely. It is time for you to call your community youth and ask them to keep away. Caller on the line, are you there?
Good evening, fellow Biafran. My name is Andre Fanichuku. I live in Port Harcourt, that is Iguacha, and I'm calling. And remember, I belong to the IPOB family, Waterline Zone. And I'm calling specifically to advise our youth. Number one, the youth of today, they should be our children. And our living on this earth, or the Nigeria, for example, we have lived for some years, indicating that we have seen a lot of things in Nigeria to give us knowledge, an idea of what the youth should expect. Aside from the fact that the youth of today, they have not actually benefited from whatever is happening in Nigeria, right from the 70s, let me now say, 70s up to date, nothing has changed. And I don't think anything is going to change. I implore the youth of Nigeria, of Biafra, the Biafran youth, especially the IPOB members, wait by any carrot they are dangling before them. Because at the end of the day, it's like trap. So don't be deceived by whatever any politician or governor is educating for you people, because it will not help any one of you. I feel so saddened and pained to see the youth of Biafra roaming the streets. Some of them are quite educated. Some of them, they have various skills, but then they are not employed. Rather, those who are just nothing, of no value, they get employment. And again, the youth of Biafra, they are hardworking. I doff my hat to those young ones in Germany. This Nuremberg issue that happened in Germany recently, I call it the Nuremberg Declaration, because it has set up the ball to all the politicians to show them what will happen to each and every one of them. So those youths over there, I call them youths, who were not intimidated by those gullible idiots who were trying to, maybe they are his friends, I don't know, but I saw it from the video. They were trying to be hard, to make some speeches against whoever, the young man that was calling and, shouting at them. So I feel so elated at their actions. And I still wish that the Nigerian youth should come out Let them not hide. Don't be intimidated by these old Nigerians. I call them Nigerians because most of them are even old, and a lot of them to have nothing to offer again. All they do is to collect and keep collecting. They have no. They don't have no. They are not capable of producing anything again. So this is your own time. The Biafra youth, especially the IPO, I keep repeating the IPO because those are the ones that are actually in the forefront. The other youths who are hiding or who are feeling intimidated or who are feeling that they have nothing in life, just don't feel down. Come out and belong to a unit. There you will get more ideas. There you will hear from other individuals and other youths. And there too, a lot of things will happen. So don't just sit behind or sit on the fence and watch. I still feel that the Biafran youth, a lot will happen to be beneficial at the end of the day. And I thank all our leaders, especially the African rep, who is actually every day on the, on this platform. We are thankful to you, and we thank God that up to date you're still keeping up. May God bless you. And our leader, who has been very, very, in fact, he's just God sent. And actually, it's not. He's still in a youthful age because he's a post-war child. But we thank God for his life and for which may God bless him. And I still repeat that you should not downcast it. I know that you have the Biafra will give you whatever you need, and I know that at the end it will be a good story. May God bless you all. I'll come back again.
Thank you very much. We must continue. We take one more call. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? On WhatsApp, are you there? Caller on the line, are you there?
Yes, I am very much alive.
Go ahead and Ndukwe from Ibere.
Ndukwe from Ibere. You are a witchcraft. How you take no mean?
My own witchcraft and another level. Go ahead, please.
Another level. Thank you. From your topic today, I want to really talk to our youths because our youths, first of all, should not allow themselves to be deceived or put into problem by these old cargoes that are now useless in this country. Then the youth themselves, I really want to talk to our youth. Now, since after we gave Ike Kuremadu a very polite warning. There have been a group of so-called youth, or Hanese Youth Wing. Every day you will see it in the newspaper. Or Hanese Youth Wing, they do this. Or Hanese Youth that they do this, they do that. Now today, according to one of the zoo newspaper, the same Hanese Youth Wing, they say they are reaching out to other youths in the zoo so that they would be given president in 2023. What an irony. Now I want to ask, which youth are they going to? Is it Arewa youth? Will Arewa youth listen to them? Or is it Oduduwa youth? Will Oduduwa youth listen to them? The irony of it is that this very Ohanese Youth Wing, they claim their headquarters office is at Enugu. Now, they are at Enugu. Their mother of 67 years old was raped and killed by a 19-year Fulani Heads boy. And they never made a statement. The same Ohanese Youth Wing, they never made a statement. The same Ohanese Youth Wing, a reverend father was killed, or two of them killed and buried in Enugu. I have never had any statement from the same Ohanese Youth Wing. All they after is 2023 president, 2023 president. How do they think they can be president of Nigeria when the majority of the Senate is Fulani, the majority of House of Assembly, Fulani? In short, the people are mad. So I advise our youth that should not deceive themselves, or the so-called Ohanese Youth Wing. They should not deceive themselves because there is no place that is registered Ohanese Youth Wing, either in Corporate Affairs Commission or in Iboland or in the whole of the Federation. No way that it was registered Ohanese Youth Wing. Yet, these boys keep on talking on radio on newspaper, Ohanese Youth Wing say this, Ohanese Youth Wing say that. So just that type of nonsense. I advise our youth to be mindful of themselves so that they will not be deceived by this so-called Ohanese Youth Wing. Thank you very much, my brother George Onyibe. Ndoko Okoro from Ibere. With your magic witchcraft, I thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay. We must continue. This is where we wrapped up this segment. I will be back in a minute.
After this heavy rain, please let the sun rise.
Our lives are in danger, siblings and more that all day long we have been ruled by strangers. Save my life, give us Biafra. We are begging you, please. There's nothing we can do without you. It's only you that will save my life. Chukwu-okike-Abiama, you are the one to give us Biafra. We pray, oh, just save the lost. We are your children, save our lives.
We all like sheep has gone astray. Restore our land and heal our hearts.
Save my life.
Save my life, save my life.
Chukwu-okike-Abiama,
Almighty Father,
we are begging you, please.
We ain't been living here in this zoo. You up there and set us free. We are begging you.
Save my people, stay at crying. You up there, we get dying. Save our life, we beg you for love.
Tears in my eyes, every day I dey cry. Nothing else I'm asking for, Lord, give me Biafra, oh I die. We need a clearer picture, a better future, the Lord.
freedom is what we want, nothing more, nothing less. We are tired of the zoo and your wickedness. Yes. Save my life, Papa.
Give us Biafra.
We are begging you, please. We are begging you, please. When your kingdom shall come, we will know we are safe. When your kingdom shall come, we will know we are safe. Father, Lord, we lift up our hands to the air now. To walk in the take all the glory and give.
Send your son to be the life. Send your innocent people
Give us Biafra. Save my life. Give us Biafra. We are begging you, please.
I know you can feel our anguish, but don't let us perish in the hands of our enemies.
Biafran's Got Talent exclusive.
After this heavy rain, please let the sun rise.
Our lives are in danger.